we are back for part 2 of tinting the windows on my S10. So I had to pick up more film from the last time because I used all of it up. So right now, I got 2 more rolls of the same 5% ceramic from AutoZone. So just the 2 rolls of that, it was kind of expensive. But for 2 more rolls, $58.97. So the running total for this project will throw up somewhere here. So I'll show you what we got right now. I already got the extended window trimmed up and getting it prepared to get this one done. 2 things that I've adjusted from the last time that I learned was putting more soap in the spray bottle. I didn't have enough. I had too much water, not enough soap, so I wasn't able to move around on the window quite as well. So I added a lot more soap, and it's already moving around on the window so much better. So it's gonna help stick to the window a little bit, but also give me some good movement on it as well. The other thing is, since this is a curved window, I need to shrink it, let it form to the curve of the window. So I'm gonna do that, so that way it fits better, and then we'll get put on the inside and see how she looks. I already have this window trimmed up. So I know we talked about last time this latch, having to try and remove it. Unfortunately, trying to get this roll pin out to then unscrew this was just gonna be too much of a hassle. But I actually got this trimmed up pretty nicely, minus this. So don't pay too much attention to that. That's not good. I don't have my battery. And I live 15 minutes away, and I already have this trimmed. Oh, so we're probably gonna have to redo this side again. Oh well, there's not a whole lot I can do about that right now. We're gonna try and still make this work. Inside is sprayed down and prepped. Let's peel the film. This is not the easiest thing to peel off. Oh. Oh, spray, 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 spray. So another thing I'm gonna do better too is I'm not gonna peel the protection film all the way off. I'm gonna leave it. That's gonna help. Whew, it's the good stuff. And it is still a little breezy today, unfortunately. Ouch. Oh no. I knew I shouldn't have done that. All right, we're on there. Now my fitment is still not great because of this latch. Surprise, surprise. I hate to jinx myself, but this is going so much better. I'm getting excited. I do have to trim. The trim job is just not great. So See, that's the big bummer, is that that just went really well. But I really need to shrink it to get the fingers out. Oh, man. Like, man, that actually looks really good. I'm super happy with that. Other than the trim not being real clean on the latch, like that went really well. And I need heat to shrink it. I somehow got a crease in there too. Oh, right in my eyes. This is what happens when you don't make a list of things you need. You forget things, and then you're gonna have to redo it again. But this looks pretty good. I'm very pleased. First off, we have absolutely no bubbles, no creases, no nothing except for right there. The trim, I mean, that looks terrible. I jacked the trim up really bad, but I need to be able to shrink this. Oh dang, I do have a crease right there. I need to be able to shrink this to get that finger out. So that's the I'm okay. I'm gonna go 15 minutes back home to get my battery, and then we're probably gonna get some lunch because it's lunchtime and I'm pretty hungry. And then we'll head back and do it again. Nothing better than that. Bag secured. I got 2 of them just in case. So I've been doing a little bit of reflecting on this attempt of a DIY window tint. Oh, my allergies. I just tried it again 2 more times actually. So I just went through an entire roll of tint for this one window, and I think I might be cutting my losses on this one. I would love to keep trying and figure it out, but there's a reason there's professionals out there who do this, who charge several $100s for it. And that's kind of where I'm at, unfortunately. But here's why. I'll show you. I've spent probably over an hour reading stuff online, watching videos on getting this latch off. There's a roll pin. The only way that I can get this off is getting this roll pin out, and you have to press it out. That removes this latch from the window. And then there's a screw right there that you can then unscrew, and you can take the knob, take this whole piece off. So that way it's an exposed window. The problem with that is it is not easy. It's not just press it out, get it out, because I've already tried. The dilemma I'm in now, if I try harder, 2 things can happen. And for sure one of them is going to happen. I break the latch completely, or I shatter the window. And I don't want to do that. Also, at this point today, I've spent close to 3.5 hours off camera researching and attempting to get these latches off and being careful and trying to do the tint. I've attempted the tint on this window 3 times already by trimming out the latch. Then I've spent several hours just researching and trying to figure out a good way to do it. And honestly, some things in life are worth doing yourself. I'm a huge believer in that, but this isn't one of those things. I want it to look good. I want it to have some good quality tint. I don't want to break my window and start breaking things. So you just have to understand there comes a point where maybe you turn it over to the professionals. And you know what? This is me saying humbly, that I am not good at this at all. There's a reason professionals do this. Props to them. They deserve every penny that they get, because it's not easy. So it's unfortunate, but I have a lot of other stuff planned coming up with this old girl. So stay tuned. But window tint DIY, it was a fail for me, at least. So that's a bummer. That's a real bummer.